This is your marketing news for the week of March 24th, 2026. This week we have 4 marketing stories for you. Google made a major move at NewFronts this week that changes how you plan and buy media, and there's a specific number in it worth knowing. We have a new AI agent built for CMOs that launched yesterday, and some early spend numbers that are hard to ignore. Apple officially confirmed this week that ads are coming to Apple Maps, and if you have any kind of local presence, this matters. And we're closing with a story from earlier this week that affects every marketer with a website. WordPress.com, which powers 43% of all websites on the internet, just let AI agents write and publish your content. We need to talk about what that means for your strategy. Let's get into it. First, Google put Gemini in charge of DV360. Monday at NewFronts, Google officially made Gemini the opening layer of Display and Video 360. Before this week, Gemini was doing recommendation work inside the platform. Now it's moved upstream into planning. You can upload your media plan and DV360 automatically translates it into a full campaign setup. The number that matters? Advertisers who added another Google Marketing Platform product to their mix saw a 76% lift in return on advertising spend. Google also launched live sports biddable tools for CTV, confidential publisher match with Roku for first-party data matching, and a new ads advisor tool where you describe what you need in a prompt and it builds your reporting dashboard. DV360 now covers 96% of ad-supported CTV households in the U.S. The direction is clear. Google is wiring Gemini through the entire chain, planning, activation, retail data, measurement. The question is whether your team is positioned to use it. Your marketing move? Test Ads Advisor in DV360 this week. Upload a media plan and see what it builds. If you manage CTV budgets, look at the live sports biddable suite. The live to shorts retargeting sequence is hard to replicate anywhere else right now. Our second story in marketing news this week, a CMO level AI agent just went live. Yesterday, Zeta Global announced the general availability of Athena by Zeta, a marketing AI agent built on OpenAI models designed specifically for CMOs and marketing leaders. The pitch? Most platforms surface insights. Athena is built to act on them. Segmentation that used to take days now runs in minutes. Campaign workflows that took weeks now execute in hours. Early enterprise clients are reporting 6x return on ad spend. Those numbers are Zeta's own, so factor that in. But the direction is consistent with what we're seeing across the industry. This connects to what we covered on March 10th in marketing news with Meta's Andromeda system. AI agents aren't coming for one part of the marketing. They're moving through the entire workflow: planning, segmentation, execution, and reporting. Map which parts of your current workflow a well-built AI agent could own. That's not a headcount conversation. It's a leverage conversation. And when presenting to finance, the shift from post-campaign reporting to pre-campaign predicted performance is becoming the expectation. Get yourself ahead of it. Our third story in marketing news this week, Apple Maps is getting ads this summer. Apple confirmed this week ads are coming to Apple Maps in the US and Canada this summer. Businesses bid for placement and search results. Same auction model as the App Store. Win the auction? Your location shows at the top when someone searches for what you sell nearby. The scale? Apple Maps runs over 1 billion active iPhones. The demographic skews higher income, which means the reach is qualified. And Apple's privacy model means no behavioral profiles, no cross-app tracking. The whole system runs on query intent alone. That's a meaningful difference from Google Maps. Apple also announced a new unified platform called Apple Business, launching April 14th in 200 plus countries. That's the entry point for Maps ads. For context, Apple's ad business is projected to hit $8.5 billion in 2026. That's not a test, it's systematic expansion. Your marketing move? Claim your Apple Business Connect listing now, before April 14th. No listing, no ads. If you have physical locations, get Maps ads into your Q3 budget before your competitors claim the high-intent queries in your category. And our fourth story in marketing news this week, WordPress.com announced that AI agents can now draft, edit, and publish content on your site. Posts, landing pages, metadata, alt data, categories, comments, all of it via natural language commands. WordPress powers over 43% of all websites. It sees 20 billion page views and 409 million unique visitors every month. That's the scale of the platform that just opened the door to AI published content. The guardrails? AI posts save as drafts by default. Changes require approval, and it works through MCP. So Claude, ChatGPT, Cursor, or any MCP-enabled tool connects to it. Here's what makes this different from just AI writing tools. The agent reads your site's theme before creating your colors, your fonts, your spacing, your block patterns, and publishes to match. It's not just generating text. It's generating on-brand, structurally consistent content at scale. The strategic implication? When AI-generated content becomes the default volume play, content built on genuine experience and expertise is what's going to stand out. We talked about this in the February 17th Marketing News This Week episode with Google's content quality signals. This is exactly the scenario that makes that episode relevant again. Your marketing move? Go to WordPress.com/MCP and hand the structural work to the agent. Metadata, alt data, tag organization, that's a great use for it. For your core content, the pieces that demonstrate real expertise, keep humans in the loop. That's your differentiation when everyone else is publishing on autopilot. 4 marketing stories this week, and they're all saying the same thing. AI agents are moving through the entire marketing stack. How media gets planned, how campaigns run, how budgets get justified, and now how web content gets written and published. The marketers who win from here on out are the ones who figure out what to hand off and what to own. Hand off the structural work. Own the judgment, the expertise, the creative thinking that a well-prompted agent still can't replicate. Your big marketing move this week? Pick one action from today's episode and do it by Friday. Claim your Apple business listing, test Ads Advisor, and if you run WordPress, check your MCP settings. Your marketing move.